Hello everyone, welcome to Cabin of Reza. This is Reza, and this is our daily sports show. Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I was not able because I was out of town, but also I didn't watch any of the matches because they weren't available to watch. The biggest thing was Nottingham Forest won with Deitch, and they appointed him so quickly. First game, first win. Maybe this was what Nottingham Forest needed exactly. And yeah, it's their first European win since 1995. I was one back in the day, and yeah, it's maybe Nottingham Forest will have a great time with Deitch, and maybe things change for better. We should see. Beside that, last night, 3 a.m. Um, it was the MLS playoff first match, Inter Miami versus Nashville. They defeated them. Inter Miami defeated Nashville in the last game of regular season just a few days ago, 5-2. Messi did a hat trick. Last night, Inter Miami won 3-1. And Messi scored two goals, and yeah, they have the first win. It's best of three round win. It's how they call it. So they had the first win. We should see what will happen in Nashville. This game was in Miami. But it's very exciting. It's the last season for Busquets and Alba. They wanna retire after the season. And Messi, Suarez, Busquets, Alba, like all players of the previous players of Barcelona. It's interesting to watch them all together. Maybe win MLS, and yeah, with Mascherano being their coach, it would be very unique. um, it's very interesting to follow them. If you want to follow them, watch them. Don't forget to watch them next matches to come. And they seem to have a good chance this season to win it. Beside that, what I wanted to talk is with West Ham. West Ham against Leeds. I watched the first half only of that game. Um, Leeds scored two goals, and West Ham scored at 90s minute, 90s minute, 90ish minutes. Ah, now I found, now I found it. Um, the truth is that I saw West Ham being so motivated but so weak on the crosses and set pieces, corners. It's an issue in this league this season. You should be good at it or you fail. That's simple. And they're very motivated. Nuno seems very worried. That is not a good sign. They put a lot of effort, but it seems not enough. Uh, we should see if there is any change for them, but and if they have the budget to buy some new players in January, it may not be possible. So West Ham are in trouble for now. Still, they lost the game, though winning Leeds at home, at their home. It's very difficult for any team. Leeds doing great in their home, and they also needed a win because it gives them the motivation and also helps them to stay in the league and don't get regulated. And so it's relegated. Sorry, today I'm not doing well with the English part. Relegated. So yeah, it was a very good win for Leeds at home. Besides that, I watched the Milan game. It was 2-2 against Pisa. Pisa is one of the weakest side in Serie A. Milan was on the top of the league. Uh, is still, but we should see what will happen this week. Um, the truth is that Milan was playing pretty good in the first half. Um, Rafael Leo scored again. He plays brilliantly, and he found his place very quickly after the injury and coming back. And he seems pretty good, pretty sharp. He scored a great shot, and after that, Milan was playing very good the first half, Start of the second half, I don't know, it was Milan's decision or Pisa was pressuring so much. Milan went to defensive uh, mindset and defending, and Pisa was just attacking. A shoot and touching the hand of the Milan's defender, handball and penalty. Uh, Pisa scored, and later on it, after that, Milan became quite like kind of realized that maybe they're not winning this game. I don't know. They went defensive because they thought Pisa is one of the worst attacking teams in the league, and they thought it's just done. I don't know, but they started to attack, but on a counter attack. One of the Pisa attackers, strikers, uh, like went like had a run, and the defenders of Milan didn't even move, didn't even react to it, and 1v1 they scored. Now it was very interesting because the game that seemed very easily Milan's game in their home, in the first half they were 2-1 behind. They had lots of attacks and shoots and opportunities. They scored one by a long shoot by a defender, and then they had one super good opportunity at the end of the game, but they missed. And 2-2 for Milan for now. And yeah, it wasn't the best of time and the best opponent to lose points against, but it is what it is. So we should see uh, what will happen for Milan later, if they're going to win it all. Now there are more doubts than before. Um, I think they need a new striker, maybe Son from LAFC can go for a loan. There are talks about it, like Beckham did, from LA Galaxy to Milan. They can do the same with Son. It's a possibility after the MLS is over, and before the World Cup. Son also maybe need a team to stay sharp. So yeah, maybe that can help them. Um, that's about that. Yeah. So for games to come today, we have Inter against Napoli. Very important game. Very exciting. Napoli had two losses in the last games. Inter not as good as last season, but still they show some potential. So it's an interesting game. Marseille against Lens. Marseille top of the French league, and Lens number four. They're doing pretty good. Chelsea, Liverpool, United have their games today as well with different teams. Also, there is El Clasico tomorrow, and it's a very interesting one. My prediction may be a draw 2-2. Um, I think both teams are not very good defensively and good attacking side. So let's see what will happen. Um, yeah, it can be any. It's one of those games that anything can happen because the defense is very bad. So it's just the game of mistakes. That aside, NBA is continuing. Warriors had their first loss in three games, winning the first two. Uh, Cleveland also won their first win, and yeah, that's about that I want to talk about. That was interesting to my eyes. Um, Also, it was one more game to talk about. Oklahoma had two wins, but both of them in overtime. It's interesting. Yeah, that's about that. Let's go. There is Formula One this weekend in Mexico Grand Prix. Very exciting for the drivers. I don't know if I will be able to watch it. I will try, but let's see. But it's very interesting. And beside that, we go to chess. Fabi won the United States Chess Championship. It's his fifth win, if I'm not wrong, and four in a row. Four in a row is equal to Bobby Fischer's record. Since him, there were none. Four in a row wins. of US Championship. So Fabi have it. Fabi has it right now, and yeah, great for him. Great for him. And Vesiso, I think, became second. He also won it three times before. And yeah, that's about that. The last thing I wanted to talk about is Japan J League. Um, they're doing their 35th game. After this game of this week's game, there is only three remaining for each team. It's very exciting, very close. One of the closest in the last seasons. Last week, Antlers, who are on the top of the league, had a game against the fourth team, Vissel Kobe, who the team that won last two seasons, and they had a draw 0-0, but very exciting game. This week, Antlers on the top of the league playing the third team, and it's halftime right now. I was watching this game, and they are 1-0 down, and the difference becomes 2 points after that. And there is also Kashiwa Reysol that are 2 points down. They're doing a draw at the point in the halftime. We should see how it ends. But three games to go, and it's becoming closer and closer, the gap. And it's very interesting to see who's going to win it. And yeah, Kashima did pretty good. Kashima Antlers did pretty good this season. They have a manager who won four J leagues, and he's very experienced, very good at winning the J League. We should see what will happen in the future, but it is very exciting, and I'm watching it. And it is on YouTube. 2 games per week is free on YouTube if you want to watch them. Also, A League is going on, and also most of their game, if not all, are free on YouTube if you want to watch them. And if you just want a free game to watch, don't miss them. That's all for today. I hope this is a this is an interesting weekend full of goals, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, thanks.